Layouts. Now we're going to see what are the layouts. There are some widgets which are specific for the layout of the application. The layout is how we display the elements on the app, no? Right? And there are many. Like if we come here and we go to the widgets, layout elements are specific. There are 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18 elements. I'm not going to cover them all because some of them are very rarely used, and but I will cover the most commons. Okay, but just remember that these are in charge of displaying how the information is put on the app. As a general rule, I'll give you some hints of which layout you should use in each case. Okay, first of all, the more common are containers, rows, columns, list view, grid views, that I will only do tutorials for these ones. And then in the Tinder app, we will also see this one, the swipeable stack. Okay, the other ones I will not cover them because I don't know if I think it's too much. I don't have time for this course. As a general rule, you should ask yourself the following questions. Do I need styling? If yes, then I need containers. And then once you ask yourself, no, I don't really need styling, do you need children? By styling, you will see what it means with the container. It means like the container must be specifically in this section of the app always, or and cannot be always must be in the same place. Things like that. Okay. Do I need a lot of children? If yes, or I don't know the amount of children that I will have, then would be more suitable list views or grid views. If I don't need a lot of children, then I would use columns and rows, which probably you have noticed already that are the ones that I use more usually, because they are, I don't know, they're very quite easy to work with. I don't know if it's right or wrong, but that's what I use more often. So we will see the first one that is the most well known, the columns. Well, I will save this version. I will say profile, pic and video, and I will delete like this page, the first one, which is the one that appears. I delete everything. I will work over this page, and as you can imagine, the column displays the elements vertically, and the rows displays the elements horizontally. Okay, we can have several rows inside a column. In fact, I could even have columns inside rows. Okay, I could also have that, but if you see yourself doing this, perhaps you're not using the right layout element. Okay, perhaps you should be using like a grid view or containers, because this seems a bit strange. It's a bit awkward. Like I don't say that it's wrong. I say that it's awkward, and that probably another layout element would be more suitable. So I will stick to the traditional, that a column has rows and that's it. Okay, and inside the rows, okay, the columns here on the left have several properties. Probably you have already seen them, the ones that I use, like the padding, okay, the horizontal alignment, the vertical alignment, and if I want the element to take all the width, or only, you see, collapse or expand. Collapse, expand, collapse, expand. If I want the elements to appear, well, I will add some things here, text, and icon, Okay, we have, yeah, now we have it. So do I want the column elements the column to take all the width, expand, or collapse to the elements that has inside? Do I want it to, I will leave it like this because otherwise we cannot see the effects. The elements at the top, in the middle, at the bottom, kind of evenly displayed, also evenly displayed but more close to the borders, or in the extremes, right? And then how to align main cross-axis alignment. This is doing nothing because this is managed by the rows. And then if I want the element to be scrollable or not, if I have many elements and they disappear from the screen, I can make it scrollable or not scrollable. Okay? Basically this is it. I mean, this is what I'm not gonna go much farther. You can practice, but this is it. And then in the rows, like I have the same, but instead of horizontally, or instead of vertically, horizontally. For example, align in the center, align in the right, display evenly, more sparse, and in the extremes. Okay? And a bit of alignment, you see it's aligning a little bit, but very also horizontally, but very not much at the top, the middle, or in the bottom. And also you can do it scrollable horizontally, of course. You can do it like, for example, when you do a menu or something like that, and you can expand to take all the space. You see, it's taking all the space, or collapse to take only the necessary space so that the child fits. And this is it. Like I guess this is the most familiar because you've seen how I use it all the time. So this is the layout by columns and rows.